Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to your week ahead reading. Hope you are doing well. So let's see what's going on. At the time you find this video, we'll be looking at the next 7 to 10 days roughly. And as always, you know the drill. Keep an open mind, take the messages that resonate with you. Don't force anything to fit. But also just bear in mind if something doesn't make sense to you when you're watching the reading, it could be that it hasn't happened yet, so that's why you don't have that reference. So just take everything with a pinch of salt, keep an open mind about it. I've opened up personal readings. Quite a few of you have reached out, and thank you. I'm working through the reading, so you should be getting yours pretty soon. Information on that is in the description box below. All right. And I'm working on freeing up more time in my schedule to actually focus more on readings, to be hopefully bring up the wait time for personal readings. Lots of changes happening. All right, so let's see what's going on for my subscribers in the week ahead for my subscribers. Okay, so we can look at this as beginning, middle, end of the week, but just bear in mind the events that we're picking up on could be happening at any point during the week. We try our best to put things in boxes and to put timing on everything because that's how our brains work as humans, but sometimes it could get a bit funny because that's just not how the divine works. But it's like that saying, when we make plans, God laughs. You know, sometimes they look at us and go, that's cute. Okay, sure, you carry on, you make your plans. And maybe they work out, and maybe they need adjusting. But yeah, you take your time. You do what you need to do. Okay, so let's see. Oracle, energy, and advice, and we'll be good to go. Okay. Happy Pisces season. I'm recording this during Pisces season, so if you are a Pisces or have a Pisces loved one, happy birthday. If you don't know, you have a Pisces exclusive channel. I've linked it in the description box below for you. That's my second channel. All right. So let's see what we got going on. Okay, nice. Bottom of the deck is the overall energy for the week ahead. We have the Empress. So obviously it's not going to apply for everyone, but it can be an energy of pregnancy. Now that could be literal, but could also be metaphorical. Okay, giving birth to something new, a new idea, a new project, a new collaboration. Something new in your life, someone new in your life with the Empress. This is also an energy of growth and expansion. It's Venus energy, so it could be looking at your money, it could be looking at your health, it could be looking at your love. And love can be love of all kinds, okay? It's not just romantic. So you could be meeting new people, making new friends, new connections. You could be going on a date. You could be talking about a new job or a new project or a new opportunity. You could be getting a pet. You could be getting yourself some new plants. Let me see if I can straighten this out just a little. Okay, that's better. It's growth, okay? It's growth in a happy way, towards prosperity, towards happiness. Okay, so let's see. What do we start with? Oracles. At the bottom of the Oracle deck, we have reflection, dark night of the soul, dark shadow, facing inner truth, seeing true colors. So this could be a lot of healing. Okay, now this could be, yes, going through a bit of a dark night of the soul where you just dig deep, you're doing some self-reflection, you're doing some therapy, you're doing some self-help, and that leads to healing and growth as a person, right? And then reflect in other areas of your life. But it could also be, the way I'm seeing this, it could be something mirrored or something reciprocated. Okay, so again, here's a weird phrase I heard: when wanting minds come together. And I think what they mean by that is like-minded people. So you both want the same thing, and that means you're both in a space to just make it happen a lot faster and easier because everyone's on the same page, wanting the same thing, working towards the same thing. Okay. For those of you, there could be some sort of truth spoken, some sort of revelation. And again, it leads to growth. So however that applies, let's keep going. We have triggers, flashbacks, trauma bond, inner child wounds, attracting toxic. So I see a lot of healing of patterns of codependency, understanding your triggers. Okay, so it's a lot of like personal development. Finality, differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. So it could be in the light of a loss, on the heels of a loss, the loss of a relationship, the loss of a marriage, the loss of a job, or something just falling through, not working the way you'd hoped. Going back into the pre-shuffle message, maybe you made some plans and you had some hopes and expectations and they just did not come together the way you'd hoped. And this is the reflection time of what happened there. What did I do? What did I not do? What could I be doing differently? Okay. Sneaky, fake profile. I heard fake people. Fake profile, hiding from you, behind the scenes, social media. So for some of you, what this is, there's been a breakup, an argument, a fallout, conflict at your work, the loss of a job, the loss of a project, the loss of money, as a result of someone not keeping their word, not keeping their promise. What you're doing is learning from it, growing from it, and just having a big glow up. Okay? That's going to catch the eye of a lot of people, amongst which the people who've wronged you. So maybe that's where you could expect apologies, you could expect heart-to-heart conversations, you could expect these people to try to reach out to you, reach back out to you. But I feel like this is just, for you, it's whatever this is, it's a done deal. You've learned from it. You've understood why you attracted that situation or that person in your life in the first place. You've grown from that. You've healed that. And for you, it's done and you're moving on. You're ready for new things. Your focus is on new, okay? Now, we are coming up to a Mercury retrograde in a few weeks. And it very much reminds me of that type of energy, okay? Okay, so let's see what we have in the tarot. So in the beginning of the week, we have the Magician. We have the King of Cups. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so in the beginning of the week, someone could be trying to talk to you. And either you don't see this coming or you don't want to see this. You don't want to hear it. Two of Swords is that stalemate energy of we're never going to resolve this, so what's the point? Okay, so for some of you, you could have someone trying to talk to you about working something out or working on something, or could we try this again, or could we try this new approach? And again, it'll be up to you what you decide. But with the Two of Swords, again, you either don't see this coming, or you're not interested. For those of you, this could be an invitation to, I'm just getting an interview, but you can't. There's not an option for it to be online. You have to be there in person. Okay, and maybe there's also a change of plan. Maybe it was supposed to be online, and now they're saying, nope, can't do that. We have to be here, and maybe it's in a different city, so that could cause some issues for you. And it just becomes a case of, well, do you really want this? Is it worth the effort for you? But there's definitely something here, an invitation, communication, an offer, to go for drinks, to have a meeting, to have a sit down, to have a face-to-face. I feel like, yeah, that's what it is. Someone's asking you for a face-to-face, for an in-person type of conversation, okay? About creating something new, about starting something new, or reworking, or working on something that may have come to an end recently. Or it may have come to a stalemate recently, okay? Because this could be where, if it's not completely done officially, it could be a stalemate energy. It could be that everyone's just not talking, trying to figure out what they want to do, what they want to say, etc. All right, middle of the week. We have the Four of Pentacles. For some of you, you're definitely dealing with someone's, not dealing with, but like someone's birthday's coming up in the next week. Four of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Three of Wands. Okay. So for some of you, I do feel like you're making plans. This week is all about making plans, okay? In the pre-shuffle and then the messages we're seeing. to keep something, Four of Pentacles. So if it's that situation where they told you, yeah, you know, we would have had this online, but there's something happened, we can't do that, you have to be here in person, then this is where you're saying, okay, that's all right, I can make that. I just need to rearrange some plans, but I can make that. I can be there for the conversation. I can be there for negotiation. I can be there for the interview. I can be there in person. I can sit the exam in person. There's something there about it has to be in person. And then it's making plans to travel. Three of Wands. And it could be short distance for some of you. For others of you, it could be quite a distance that you're going to be traveling. It could also be some sort of event or some sort of course, okay, where you were planning to attend it online and something happened and that's not an option anymore. So you're going to have to be there in person. And it's something you do want. It's something you do. It will add to your growth and development personally, professionally. And so this is where you're saying, okay, I'm dropping everything and I'm making plans to travel. With the Temperance in the center of the reading, this is all about give and take and meeting in the middle. So if someone's trying to talk to you here, again, whether it's about something new or working on something that's kind of fallen apart, I do see it. For some of you, you will be completely closed off to it, and that's fine. But for some of you, this is where you're not sure how you feel about it. You don't have any sort of hopes for it. But if the opportunity arises, you're going to have a conversation. And for others of you, this is something that you're happy to receive, this communication of, hey, I want to talk to you about this. Because you do have hopes that, you know, you can work things out, or you can work something out that is going to be mutually beneficial with Temperance energy here. It's all about divine timing. It's all, you know, connecting, because of the pre-shuffle and the messages we were getting. Temperance in the center of the spread is divine timing. So I don't know if this is all about something that it was the right person, wrong time, right idea, wrong situation, and now it's like a do-over and things have changed. The people involved have changed. Their situations, their circumstances, them as people have changed. The environment has changed. It's just the right time, or it's a better time. Okay, if it was something where people were just not on the same page, this is where, okay, now we're on the same page. There goes my voice. So yeah, a lot of messages, a lot of communication back and forth, and I just get this focus on it has to be in person, whether that's your requirement, your rule, your expectation, or the other party. Okay. Towards the end of the week, we have Judgment. Now you have a big decision to make. This is also Truth, Clarity, Page of Wands, the Star. Wow, really nice. So towards the end of the week, there's some amazing news that is coming your way. It's what you were hoping to hear. So if it's a decision that someone else has to make as to whether or not you get a job, whether or not you get promoted, whether or not you get whatever this is that you're going to talk about in person about, right? That's what's coming to you. Okay, great news. And for those of you where this is talking about rearranging something, restructuring something, not giving up on the idea, but trying to figure out a different way to do it, not giving up on the project, but trying to figure out a different way to do it, not giving up on the relationship, but trying to figure out a different way to do it. This is where there is a new way, okay? Page of Wands with Judgment. Seeing the new way, finding the new way, finding the solution. That, again, is going to bring balance. We have Temperance here. We have the Star here. That is going to bring balance. That is going to bring healthy give and take. That is going to bring healing and growth. It's almost like you see the way forward, or you see that this has potential. This is something that can be achieved with the right plan in place, with the right agreements in place, with people sticking to their words and sticking to the terms agreed, whatever it is. This is something, like, you could see a future for this. Okay, that's what Judgment with the Page of Wands and the Star is. You can see a future for this that you're happy with the Star. Okay. All right. We will take it. And so then if this is a decision that's coming your way, then that's what it is. Or you could be then having to make a decision of, okay, are you interested? Are you not? Are we going to do this? Are we not? What's your answer? Okay, but there's a big, fat, beautiful yes answer that is coming in towards the end of the week, whether you're giving that answer or you're receiving that answer from someone. Okay. All right. So, I feel like I want to pull more messages. Let me see where from. This one. What else for my subscribers? Okay. So we have emotions, like waves in and out, crashing, unpredictable. So this could be like this King of Cups energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water signs. Present, feeling the moment, becoming aware, today, in the now. And spirit, protected aura, divine intervention, guardian angel, and shielding. Yeah, I just feel like if someone was holding back, oh, there's two people in this card. I thought it was just the one. If someone was holding back, and that could be emotionally, not being emotionally available or invested, this is where someone's had an understanding. I feel like someone's had their own epiphany. Someone's had their own dark night of the soul. They are now present. They see things for what they are, judgment, eyes wide open. So you are on the same page. And this is something that is protected and divinely guided and divinely supported, okay? At least having this meeting, this conversation, this negotiation, okay, what you decide to do with it afterwards will be completely up to you, and trust yourself to make the best decision for you. But if it's a project, if it's about a job opportunity, if it's about something you are trying to put together, trying to create with someone else, a person, a company, the bank, whatever, right? And it just was one-sided. So your intentions or goals just did not align with something they wanted to do or they wanted to support or they wanted to invest in. And it's just been very back and forth, and it's just been very one step forward, two steps back, right? Then this is where, again, there's something of an opening up, of a let's put it all on the table conversation. You could be sitting with someone, this King of Cups, who could help you. Hey, let's show me your resume and let's figure out a way to make it better. Let's figure out how we can make it more attractive to companies, because I know what they're looking for. I know what they want. So you could be dealing with like an intermediary or a recruiter or a counselor, an advisor of sorts. Okay, one sec. Sorry, Charlie was busy. Yeah, an advisor of sorts, someone who's like, show me what you've been working with, show me what you want to achieve, and then it's the coming together, it's just joining forces with someone here to turn it into something solid, something that will catch the eye, stand out, okay, and get you what you want. If it's a job, if it's a promotion, if it's a bonus or a raise, if it's a loan, if it's a mortgage, if it's a business loan, if it's you meeting someone on some sort of dating app, this is where someone's sitting with you, like, show me what you're working with, and let's figure out a way to make it stand out, to make it more appealing, more attractive, to get you to stand out, right? That could be what's going on here. All right. But yeah, either way, it's a really good week. Whether you're deciding to start something new and you're figuring out how, or someone's helping you get there, or someone's now willing to work with you, where before maybe they weren't, or whoever else you were trying to work with wasn't willing to meet you in the middle, but this is someone new that you just align. Like what you want, they also want. You have common interests, common goals, and it's just a natural temperance. Let's just join forces, and it just goes fast from there. Could also be opportunities to make peace, and not only make peace, but kind of transform something that may have come to a place of like a stalemate, and you were just kind of, you had no hope left for the situation. There was a lot of love, but not a lot of hope left, right? Or interest, whatever this is for you, right? And transform that. So if it's a stalemate or it was something that has already, just give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Charlie was very busy making noise. But yeah, so something that was either stuck, stalemate, it was still something you wanted or had interest in or love for, or it was still something you wanted to do, but you'd reached this point of I have no hope when it comes to this situation. Harvey, mommy, can we not? These boys of mine, I swear. For those of you who don't know, my boys are cats. Very naughty cats. Especially when mommy's working. I'm looking at you. Sorry. Yeah, I just feel like this is exactly what it feels like. You try to get something going, you try to get something together, Charlie, and there was just interruption. It did not come together. You were not on the same page. It wasn't the right time. Too much was going on, and you just kind of lost hope for the situation. That could be now addressed, talked about, brought to the present. Okay, not everyone was present. Not everyone was invested. Things weren't where they needed to be. And now there's been changes. There have been changes, okay? And there is an opening. Whether it's, like I say, resolving, fixing, healing, and transforming something for you, or it is reattempting your idea but with a different person or in a different way, or with a different company, this time it's going to work, okay? You could definitely revive something that has already ended, whether that is, again, a dream of yours and you gave up on it, a relationship, a project, an idea. You could definitely revive it by having a conversation, like a heart-to-heart or everything on the table, or someone new coming in saying, oh, let me work with you, let me help you do this. Or just everyone's showing up and is invested, and that's all it needed, And after a lot of back and forth and conversation and negotiation and an in-person conversation that is essential here, this is where you see the way forward. You see that there's an option. You see that there's a future. You see that there's a possibility. It's not just a potential. It's a possibility if you wanted to invest in this. And so then you're making the decision whether or not you want to invest. Yeah, look, the Knight of Pentacles, all about planning. All about planning. And the Page of Cups, conversation, heart to heart. Okay, we have the Devil with the Tower after, and the Nine of Wands. You gave up on something, Eight of Cups, or you walked away from something or someone because it was unstable, it was negative, it was unhealthy, it was one-sided, everything you need to, all of that. And now there's been a change. And someone wants to talk and make plans and set goals and sign contracts and make commitments that they can follow through on. Okay, so it'll be interesting. You let me know how I resonate with the reading and how your week is going, Charlie. And I'm just going to go tell these boys off. Sorry. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.